Bye. Well, welcome to episode 2. If you watched the first one, thank you very much. Hopefully you'll enjoy the second one just as much. Now, as you've just seen as well, out with the old and in with the new. We've got a new chair as well, so it's comfy for me while I'm sat in here. It's great. This episode though, we'll just explain a bit about what's going on in this episode. So this has been basically filmed over the last week. It's the things we get up to within a week. Now you're going to see some new kind of characters as well. You're going to come across Pete, who is a guy that I work with at Cheshire Falconry. Very good friend. As you can see, when we're together, yeah, we mess about a little bit. But anyway, and also you're going to see Jack as well, who's one of the other lads that works at the centre. And also as well, you'll see Tony again on one little bit, and one of the volunteers that's with us, a girl called Beth. So yes, you'll see a little bit more. So this episode might feel a little bit disjointed because it is kind of all over the place with different stuff with me and the centre. It will all make sense in the end. We're doing a lot of filming at the moment, and some of the bits are going to go into other episodes that we filmed this week to make a complete story. But for this week, it's kind of a week in the life, shall we say. And some of the things that me and Pete and the guys have to deal with as well, even when we're not expecting them. But anyway, that's enough of me waffling in my nice new chair. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
I'm just going to let that one sink in. I was just coming on before I start the day, as always. I've got to admit, I do like the summer coming back, or the light nights coming back. It's so nice to coming outside and it's nearly daylight. But it's just nice to listen to the birds as well. Not just mine, all the wild ones as well. House sparrows are nesting in the roof again. Don't know about anybody else, but that. Ignore Sully for a minute. The wild bird noise sounds great, doesn't it? Anyway, let's crack on.
Okay, today's job is, well, we've already dropped the water in the pool, so I've just got to give it a wipe out and flush it a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to feed her, Wendy, at the back. So, should be an interesting one. But yeah, let's get on cleaning this pool first. It's time to feed Wendy. So I've just fashioned my feeding stick. Now obviously Wendy is a red-tailed boa. She's going to eat rats. She's a striker. So we've fashioned my feeding stick so I can be further away from it. So yes, this is what we're going to be feeding the folks. So I apologise now if you are easily offended, but it's a snake and it eats rats. So let's see what she's like. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Now, yeah, she's going to let go of that in a minute. So we're going to leave her in peace today. And maybe another day we'll film her actually feeding. So, morning start for us, guys. Today I'm at school, so it's time to load the van. Nothing too exciting, but yeah, here we go. Let's load the van. So yeah, when we're out in schools, we just let the birds come and go, most of the time. So we've already done 3 sessions today with the birds, so everybody's kind of had a bit of enough already. So Luna now pretty much works wherever we ask her to. She's always very vocal as well. Aren't you, Luna? Yes. We'll see if she can get in. There we go. Bring it down to the kids and everything when we're playing it. But yeah, so today we've been in a school. It's been a good afternoon. We've even talked about cryptozoology today. Random subjects, but we're always in schools. But yeah, Luna doing what Luna does best. So, we just walked in through the back door, found massive parcels on there. Now I have a feeling I know what this is, but we'll open it together. So yes, let's set the camera up, see what we got. So, I know that Mark, who some of you will have heard me talk about before, was sending me some stuff because I'd asked him to. He was sending me some a new species of cockroach, to be honest, and also as well, and he said he was sending some other stuff as well. So now Mark is friend, mentor, somebody who I've worked with for a very long time, and is also responsible for half the birds that we've got here as well. He is a zookeeper like me. I've worked with him in a number of different places, and as well on one of the episodes for this series, you're going to meet him. I've already spoke to him, and he's willing to give us kind of like an interview. So we're going to do a podcast with him. But here we go. Species of cockroach. Warty headlight roaches is a common name for them, which look very similar to hissing cockroaches, apart from, well, a little bit, apart from they've got headlights on them, they've got spotlights on them. So let's get into that. Find some scissors. Let's undo that lot. Now you may think it was a big box for a little box, but most of that is packaging. He's also sent me that as well. Some lure line, that's for something else. And then there's a diddy lure in there, so when we're flying the falcons. The other lures in here, yeah. There's another lure. So there's a small, he said there's a small one for nipper, and one for, oh, that's a handle. Oh, that's good. There's the other one. I think that's everything in there. Oh no, another handle. Right, a good goodie box this is, isn't it? So we've got a small one. That's often used for really small falcons, like a kestrel or something like that. And then that one's for nipper, the Seika falcon, and that one has obviously been used for Hannah, the Jersey, the big one. Lure line and some handles. So that's that box out of the way. So let's just have a quick squidge at these roaches before the wife gets in. There we go. And then we'll transfer these into a much bigger box. There you go. That's what they look like. They're pretty cool, them little things, aren't they? Oh, got him. There's a few of them in there. So that's a new colony of roaches for us. That's always good. Now, get rid of some rubbish. That box then, that's from somebody else. I have no idea what that box is then. See, I knew they were coming. I didn't know this one was coming. What's in here? Now I have had a few people say they were sending this stuff for thank you for us and the kids and all the rest of it. For obviously they enjoy they enjoy what we put out on the internet. So let's open this lot. Ooh. It's like Christmas, isn't it, folks? I'm confused now. What's this? What is this? There you go. It's, oh my God! It's an illuminate. It's an illuminated sign. Right, bear with me, folks. I'm going to have to plug this in and see how it works. So, there you go, folks. There's it all lit up. See if we can change the colour. Red. Green. A blue. I think we can have it flashing as well. There you go. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I still got to work out who it's from. But anyway. Cheers, guys. So, time to put the roaches that we've just had into a different tub. Slightly bigger tub. So, we're going to put these into here. So, these are what's known as headlight roaches, and they come from Venezuela and Colombia. They're a burrowing species as well, and the boys are quite easy to spot because, whoops, that flew off. The boys are the ones with the headlights, so to speak. Let's put that in there, turn that over so you can see them. So you'll see that some, if I pick that up, there we go. Like that one. There you go. So that's a male. That's a little male because it's got the headlights on it. They're quite a cool looking species, aren't they, really? But the thing with cockroaches is they're basically recycling machines for pretty much all of them. Right, and I'm going to throw all that soil into there because I know there's babies in there as well. So we'll throw that all in. Ooh, there's a nice colony in there. Like that. There you go. And then we've got a few little bits of grapes and tomatoes which we can throw in as well. For them, for food. Pop it. There you go. Who needs knives when you've got fingers? And also as well, the added advantage to this is if they do breed, then we can actually use some of these to actually feed to some other stuff. But here we go. There we go. All housed, redone. Our headlight roaches. Here we go, folks. It's the morning again, and I am officially fed up with British weather. It's raining. We're back in the mud. Told you we were going to see mud in these episodes, didn't I? Now, what I'm doing first, I thought I'd come and show you this. That. The cover. Now, we've got plans for this area, so it's going to tidy it all out. But I have to do this. Are we ready? Oh. Zena's just come. It's a good job I've got understanding neighbours. Zena's shouting at us. Right, are we ready? Hopefully the camera's just caught that. But yeah, it's we get wet. It's like a mud pit again. Anyway, it will all get fixed and it will all get mended and that will get finished and you'll see more of that in a bit. But yeah, anyway, let's go get some birds out. What we're going to do is we're going to fly the kite again. Now, if some of you saw our big feature-length film we did the other week, and we were flying the kite, and she was being very wary even of the camera stands and the camera. Now, we've had a fly-in with guests since then on a couple of experience sessions at the end of sessions, and she didn't fly off. She didn't really come down to the guests, but she flew above them and around them. Right, however, we're going to do it again today. So we've got Jack with us, who's going to fly the kite. I'm just going to observe and do some filming. However, there are some other inanimate objects hanging around today. There's a set of ladders on the floor over there. There is a blue bag there, and these brush things, which are out of the guttering from up there. So we're going to see how she's going to react with having different things lying around on the floor. So hopefully it's going to go all right. Jack's just stripped all the extra equipment off it and is probably ready to let it go. Oh, he's just putting the telemetry on now. For those that don't know, telemetry is a radio tracking device that we use when we send the birds up so we can see what they're doing and where they're going. And hopefully if they fly off we can find them again afterwards. Got 2 happy feet ready to go. However, she's tap dancing on his glove at the moment. I'm not really letting him put the telemetry on. Right, you ready? Yeah. Right, go on then. So I've got the camera. This is one of the things that she didn't really like the other day was the camera. So we're getting quite close. There we go. That's not too bad. And as we said before, there's ladders on the floor. There's these bags and things over here as well. However, she's just come back to me on the thing with the camera. So we'll see how this goes, how this pans out on the session. Now, I was leaning on the post then. It's quite good. Yeah, yeah. Not so gorgeous. Don't worry about picking her up off the floor too much, because obviously bad habits and all that sort of jazz. Like that. So just let her do her thing now. Tails! Do you want to come over here and just pass me a piece of food, mate? And then what we'll do is I'll put it on there and see if she'll come and land while I'm standing there with the camera. Now, bear in mind, this time we haven't got the tripod, it's just the camera or just the phone in my hand, which isn't, I suppose, isn't as intrusive. I think what she's doing at the moment as well, Jack, is she's pushing her luck with you because she's coming back because she know you're going to put your hand up for her.
So let it go.
So just let her go. Yeah. Nah, walk away from her. By walking away from her, what he's actually doing as well is he's kind of showing that like she can't dictate what's going on, which I think was happening then. Yeah, it's just sat on the floor. Should I have a close up of you? Oh. She's waiting for you to put your hand up. That's what she's doing without actually going anywhere else. She's going to go in a minute. You can see how she dropped her wings. She's thinking about flying off. Or she was. She's going to sit on there. Go for a chuck, mate. I encourage you to get some height and go and fly sit somewhere else. She's gone that way.
I think this is the weirdest a bird's ever sat in my hand before.
No, she's doing good, mate. She's doing good. Apart from she's been a little... Oh, found a worm. She found a worm. I definitely need to bring my tripod in because it's making me arm ache holding it like this. I think she's doing really well with you, mate. We're all right.
Good, not complain.
Yeah. I tell you what, one thing with you though, she's more keen on going back to that post than she is when she's with me and Pete. It's very rare that she lands on that post if she's out with me and Pete. Not a bad thing, just...
Do you reckon when I last worked with her, because I was jumping her to there, wasn't I?
Probably, possibly, yeah. There's no hesitation in recall anyway, mate. So yeah, that's a good session, that is. Right. We're gonna fly around for a little bit more, but I think it's all positive, even with all the extra things lying around on the floor. So yeah, see you later. Okay, job for today is me and Pete. Is he here?
Hello.
There he is. These are the Siberian Eagle Owls that are at Cheshire Falconry. They're also the parents of Sully as well, by the way, folks. Now, we keep finding feathers on the floor that have been chewed, which, yes, it's coming up for molting season, but it's a little bit early. So, what we're going to do in a minute is, Pete has volunteered.
Straw.
Yeah, he's got short straw today. Pete's going to grab hold of him, because it's definitely in the male, because we can see where there's a bit of out-of-place feathers and stuff. So Pete's going to grab hold of him. We're going to have a quick look at him, and then we're just going to drop some mite solution onto him as well, just to cover off. So we thought we'd film it while we're doing it. It's going to go in a video somewhere. So there you go.
Right. Job's on me now. Right, can one of you fly away? You move?
You do need to wash that coat.
I know she's going to go for me once I've grabbed him.
Like
Hello,
I
buddy.
ducked.
This is very messy, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? I'll edit it now. Just watch her. Now, you have to bear in mind, folks, that these two birds are completely non-friendly and hate everybody and everything. So what Pete's doing now is he's looking at the feet just to make sure the feet have got no infections or anything like that.
Can't tell if that's a bit of mud there or what. Can you just wipe it for us, because I'm incapacitated.
Yeah, it's mud.
Cool.
It's
Good
mud.
news. Always good news.
So now you can see how he's grabbed hold of him here. These have got very, very powerful feet. Look at them feet. And that is just dirty, by the way, folks. So what he's trying to do is, there you go. And then he'll collect him up. So this is the not pleasant part of handling birds. But what he'll do, once he's got him, he'll stick him under the arm. Like that. There you go.
Good boy.
He's got him now. Feet are incapacitated. Yeah. Very well done, Pete. However, we need a new coat for you, because that's filthy. Right, so what we're going to do in a second is we're going to just have a quick squidge at him and then drop some drops, which go just behind the back where Pete's kind of clearing out there.
He's too feathery.
He's
Who'd have
too
thought?
feathery. An owl, too feathery.
Just look at the amount of feathers there, guys. Just look how far I can get my fingers in before I'm touching anything.
Yeah.
That's insane. Oh, there we go. That's a good spot for you there. Can you undo the child safety cap?
Yeah. Trying to do this one-handed.
It's a pipette end one.
This isn't working well, is it? Hang on. Right.
I couldn't understand them either, then, folks. Right. Gonna go right in there, guys.
That's not picking any up.
Do you wanna give me the phone for a sec?
You have the phone.
There we go. Get a nice little view of this guy while we're waiting. Have we run out?
No, there is a tiny little bit. We're going to do it this way.
Yeah.
So we want basically 3 little drops of this. Oop, that'll do him.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. So Pete's just having a look, see if he can see anything running round on him. The places we look for mites as well are kind of obviously around the eyes, around the mouth, but mainly it's under the wings as well. So there we go. That's another one. Yeah. They look fairly clean. Well, they're dirty, but that's been chewed as well.
Yeah, a couple of them here.
And that one. So we'll keep an eye on him. Yeah. Anyway, what we'll do in a minute is we'll let him go.
That's popped out. Ooh,
Yeah.
that was a bit close to the chin. As you can see, he's got a little
That's
bit
quite a
more
lot.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been chewing at these feathers. So we've put some mite spray on him. What I'll also do as well is we'll see if we can find a sample, and we'll get this down to a sample down to the vet or something as well, just to have a look at feather condition. There's quite a few broken there on his tail feathers.
Almost all of them is chewed. By the feels of it.
Yeah.
Look like a turkey.
Yeah.
They're very good birds, considering they are aviary, non-handled birds. He's pretty good lad, isn't he,
Yeah.
really? Hey.
But yeah, we'll probably at some point get him checked out by the vet as well, I think. See how bad that, yeah. But we've put some mite stuff on him. Hopefully it stops him from chewing his feathers, and that is the problem. But we'll have a look. Right. Don't let him go. Hi folks, it's me again. So I just wanted to add a little extra bit to the video, bit of filming you've just seen with me and Pete. So the Siberian eagle owl, the little male, now he will be going to the vets, he will be getting checked out. While we were looking at him, that we didn't kind of really mention in that video, is we actually noticed that he's got some glazing over in both of his eyes. Now he is a 19-year-old bird, which is kind of getting on. So on a natural age for Siberian eagle owls, you're probably looking at around about 10-12 years old, somewhere around there, maybe up to 15. So up to 20 we are then going to start getting age related issues as well. Now I'll show you a picture of his eyes because we've taken a photo of him here. Now obviously we're going to get that inspected by the vets. We haven't spoke to the vet as of yet because we're still at the weekend, so we're still working through this one. But yes, you will see in later episodes how this is all going and how that Siberian eagle owl is faring as well. So we'll keep you in the loop with him too. Now this next part though, this is going to be kind of a full training session for 2 of the birds at Cheshire Falconry. And you'll see how both me and Pete kind of work together, and a lot of muttering between each other. Hopefully some of the microphones picked most of it up and you can hear what's going on, but give you a bit of an insight into what we're looking at and what we're thinking about while we're training the birds. But anyway, enjoy this next bit. There you go.
Still got that little kink.
Yeah, it did a weird kind of kink fly, yeah.
You never know. She could have been injured as a chick or something a bit dodgy in the egg.
Let's put the camera down here for a minute. What have we just done?
Yeah. And like distance-wise, for what we're doing at the moment,
Yeah.
this is plenty. A bit sticky. Will she switch people? Luna! You got very confused then, didn't you, Luna! Come back to here. Luna! She's looking over there where you were before. Luna! Come on! She's a noisy flyer though, isn't she? It's a weird flap, that is. Yeah. I am wondering if she's had some sort of injury.
Yeah, there's some sort of injury going on there. I might send that a video to her flying to Richard.
Yeah. You might even be able to just say, oh, she's got one side of her chest muscle a bit more developed than the other or something.
Yeah. She
That
doesn't
is
look like
weird.
she doesn't look like she's got angel wing or anything like that.
No, I wouldn't say it's a really sort of bad
No.
thing, but it's obviously enough to.
Luna! Luna! Hey! That side. It's her left side. It doesn't seem like it's doing that.
She's sort of doing that as she flaps, I feel, rather than sort of mostly simultaneous.
Yeah, that's not quite that, is it?
No. She's not molting.
No.
She doesn't really have any sort of damaged wing feathers. Not enough to cause that level of
No.
thingy, flight, or lack of flight.
So I don't know if you can hear me and Pete discussing. So Luna here, she's a young snowy owl. She's done a bit of flying. She's been alright, and she's always seemed a bit clumsy, which we've always put down to her being a youngster. However, that then, Luna. Yeah, she seems very, I don't know, I can't describe it very well, but her wing flaps don't seem very good. They're a bit uncoordinated, which is a bit weird. So what we are going to do is, the footage we got from this, I'm going to send to our avian vet and let him have a look at it to see if he can spot anything, or if we've just got a bird that might just have a bit of muscle damage or something in its wing. I'm not too sure, but yeah.
Not really holding one lower
No, it's not
than the
holding.
other or anything like
Yeah,
that.
it's one thing you can get sometimes with youngsters if they. We know what diet this one's had, so a lot of if owls get fed a very rich diet to start with, particularly if it's beef or something like that, they can have something called angel wing, which is when a wing droops down properly because it's not formed the muscles and the tendons properly. We've not got any of that, so yeah. But you shouldn't be able to hear her as much as you do when she flies.
Luna! All the way over, come on, baby!
Flies to that one better.
Yeah. Thought I was going to have it then.
Come on. Now she's got to go uphill now, so this is going to use a lot of muscle power to get her up there.
Luna! As she's flying her tail, it's tilted to one side. I think it's tilted to her left wing.
Yeah.
Whichever way it is, whichever wing's a bit dodgy, the tail seems to be trying to compensate.
It's the left wing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I wonder what this is then. We'll keep you posted on this one, folks, because yeah.
It's like having two different motors for a wheel.
Yeah,
If one of them's going a bit too quick, you'd have to steer into
yeah,
that
not,
one, wouldn't
not
you, to
coordinated.
counteract it?
Yeah.
A bit like when an egg rolls with the fat
It
end.
rolls around like
yeah.
that, doesn't it? Yeah.
think that's what she's trying to do with the tail. These are the random conversations we have when flying birds and we're assessing how the birds are flying. Might sound complete and utter bonkers to everybody else, but to me and him it makes sense. Yeah. Luna! So there, she could glide for most of that, and that was much calmer and nicer. Well, it's coming downhill, and she's gliding all the way in. Slight bit of breeze. Yes. Let me take her back up. And I think that's why we don't notice it when we do little bits at the centre, because they're such small hops. Yeah. It's yet to become a problem. She fly up there on her own? Oh yeah. I felt I wanted to go, so I gave her a bit of oomph, but it's her choice. Luna! She's a very nosy bird, though.
Oh, she was as a chick, wasn't she? Her and that Varose.
No, that Varose used to come and sit next to you and go sleep.
Yeah, he used to come in and have a cuddle in your armpit. That's why I used to need to shower more often.
Tell mate. Luna!
Let's go up and see her. This is why we need a gyroscopic tripod. I'm going to say hello to all the viewers. Ah, that's a kiss from an owl. Ah, kissy kissy. Kissy kissy kissy.
What I have to work with, folks.
Can't tell if I'm over caffeinated or under caffeinated today. It's one of the two.
No, the ADHD is very strong in him today.
Ah.
Luna! Hey!
I would love to know what she's looking at, but she is very nosy.
Yeah.
But what can she actually see?
Luna! Hey! Come up! She completely missed that.
Yeah.
Man.
I can't tell if she missed or if she chose to try and land on you.
No, she missed.
Did she miss?
Yeah. She overshot that. I think the owl's a bit broken. No, I think there might be something.
There's a bit more to her than just...
Yeah. There you go, mate. You want to have it? Good girl. Oh boy, because I don't know what it is.
The DNA says boy.
Yeah.
The size says boy. Well, that's my fingers, babe. There you go. Nom 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 nom.
See, short jumps like that, she has no problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
When we give long distance and he actually has to fly, that we're having and it's definitely the left wing doesn't seem to kind of flap in the right way. Anyway, right. I think I'll do him even.
Now, next bird.
Yeah,
Doesn't like to tripod.
yeah, let's see how that one goes.
Yeah, I'll just put it up against the tree. Yeah, the next one we're going to have a bash with, we'll let you know who, what, when, why, where she is when she's out and about. But the last time Simon tried her, she had a bit of a hissy fit over the fact that there was a camera and a tripod on show. So we'll set you guys back up over here. I might just end up hiding you all a little bit more than we have done so far. So you might just get a little bit of the video cut off from the olive tree that I'm going to lean you against, really. We'll see how that works.
So, as you've probably realised, Pete has completely forgotten that we've had tails out since the tripod incident. But he's getting his presenter skills in, so we'll let him carry on, folks?
Super! it well. I've got to give the word that one. That's my fault. Showed you the little chicken dinner, didn't I? Right, go on then. This. Ah, both there. I was hoping for the first one she might just have enough to do 2 or 3 on the bounce. See if she'll snatch it from you actually, didn't they? Tails! Hey! See what I mean? Did you get it? Yeah, got it. The only thing I felt then was, hey! Maybe she did, I think you might have knocked it out of your hand. The only thing I felt then was the jets and stuff, the anklets. Go on again. Go on again. Nope, they've not. Have they seen her before? Yeah, loads. Actually. So, folks, hopefully most of you probably figured out who this one is. I know some of you have absolutely seen her before. But of course, this is little Tails, our red kite. And she seems to actually be coming along really, really well. Brief story behind her. I apologise if I'm going to bore some of you that may already know. But she's a bit of a COVID baby. So she's not necessarily been hand-reared amongst loads of people and seeing loads of sights and sounds like you should do it and get them socialised. She was used to 2 baldy fellas, and that was sort of it. And then I came along, and that's messed her up a bit as well. She's going, this is just not what I was expecting. So we've been forwards and backwards, 2 steps forwards, 3 steps back, 5 steps forwards, 10 steps back, on and off with her. She's been really, really strange over the past 6 years. And yeah, she's now developed a thing for Simon's feet, which has also been a bit on off with her. She has had a thing for feet before. But hopefully, touch wood, this time round, we might finally be onto a winner with her. Right, I'm going to go jump in before he steals all my goes with her. Still brace yourself, and even though I felt her feet, right, there's nothing to it. Yeah. She was doing this on when we had him out exactly today. Just see if she'll jump to that perch. Yeah, she's fine when that's not here, but yeah. Oh, she fine on the floor then? I don't know. It was pale and pink, but it could have been a worm or a bit of food. Pete's now decided he's going to take Kite for a walk and then get to do a really long flight in, probably. You go on a hill? Yeah. Thought you were? Yeah. There's a mound over the other side of the range up there, which we sometimes just like to get birds to float over. Looks quite good. Like that. That looks quite nice, that did. See if she go back up to you from there. Go in.
again. Sit on pole. She looks like she's got to go. Call her again, mate. Sail! Oh no, landed on me. I had to run down because she'd have found this on the floor. Yeah, as soon as you took that, just about to see her on that perch. Looking a bit tired there, but that's quite a lot of consistent flying she's done really, and it's not that much of a breeze. Like that's me moaning along over there. Yeah. Go on then, Tails. Who do you love most? Yours have got a bigger bit than me, that's why. Hey! Not about the size, but how you use it. Oh, look at it, she's a little bit gassy there. Good girl. Go on, baby, go. On post. Hey folks, for another training session for everybody. That went quite well really. Yeah. Apart from spotting a problem with Luna. But we'll keep you updated on that one, how that one goes. So yeah, all you're going to do, Beth, back here, you're just going to stand facing this way, and then when we say, when the bird comes out the box and I stand kind of in the middle there, oh yeah, you want them. Put another one in there. There is what the ring bag comes into. So yeah, back here, when I get kind of level with the middle, you're just literally going to go like that. Yeah.
Up there or indoors?
Yeah. They don't come underneath there. We don't fly the birds underneath there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the guest or the groom or whatever is always here. So yeah, back there, and then if you just pretend to take a bag off, and then all you're going to do is you're going to turn around, and I'll whistle the bird will come back out again. That's it. So we've come a bit further back, so you're standing in the middle there.
Pretend you're a bride.
Right, you give him a shout, Jason.
Come on. Rings are off.
What's the bed just told? Catherine. First time this bird's been out and done this since last year. Right, whenever you're ready. Oh. That was my fault, she'd have gone then. Look at that.
Good girl. And the rings are off.
Considering she's not done nothing at all since
Do it
last wedding, no, I'll give her a big bit, mate.
So in that way, if you're laughing to the camera. Beth's still laughing.
I'm going to say that was a success. First time out for both of them, actually second time for Casper. So that's a success. Wedding practice rehearsal, success. Okay there folks, that is the end of episode number 2. We hope you enjoyed it. As I said before, it's a little bit disjointed. There's a lot going on, but these videos will all make sense in the end. But it's come to the end of my day as well, so it's time for me to come down and kind of turn off all the lights, make sure everybody's okay, and finish up for the night. So take care folks, don't forget to follow, like, share the video, and we'll see you all soon. Take care.